Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Joe Lockett. It is 18 minutes after that. We guys locked into your favorite evening ride. Y'all won't just believe it. We just got into the studio today. Traffic was crazy coming from downtown, man. When I tell you we've been busy as crap today, oh my God. But some great meetings today, y'all. Sorry for we ran a little bit late, but we're in the building now. How y'all doing? What's up, Norma? How you doing, baby? I see all the text messages. People hit me up. Yeah, we're a little bit late today, but we appreciate you guys waiting around for us. We're here now. So let's get it in, man. We got an exciting show lined up for you guys today. Denise will be in the building. She's coming to us via webcam. She's on location, so she'll be coming in a little while. Glad to see y'all coming in with that. It's ladies' day on this show, and I want to ask this at the beginning of the show. I'm gonna start some shit early. All right. What's up, Larry? What's up, Joel? We got some new sponsors getting ready to come on to the show. Pinnacle Solution is going to be a sponsor of the show. We got a event that we actually sponsor for them that's going to be coming up on the 25th, I believe. If HR Baby's on here, we're going to have her come on and talk about a little bit about that. You guys stay locked in for that. Thanks for watching the Keith and Joe show this morning. We are in the building with Nephew and I got to ask y'all this question, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, got a question to ask y'all. All right. Number one, is anybody doing this damn challenge? What is it called? Judge something. We don't judge.
We do not judge. What? Can you introduce your host first? God, dog.
You just busy. I ain't know you was over there busy, bro. So
no, I was gonna give you the thumbs up, but I mean, since you're doing it,
but you look like you was busy over there, sir. So
that's
why I introduce you, because you like you're busy over there.
Hold on, real quick. Let me make sure
So that's why I said, see, you're busy. What's up, Evangelist? We listen and we don't judge. Yeah, we listen and we don't judge. So are y'all doing that challenge? Hey, Aquaman, how's it going, baby? Lakeisha, how's it going? So are y'all doing that challenge? We listen, but we don't judge.
I don't do the challenge because I won't have no friends.
Okay, so Denise is in the building. Okay, so everybody's in. So Denise is in the building. Nephew's in the building. How y'all doing? Happy New Year, baby. Denise, how you doing? Happy New Year.
They can't see me, can they?
Yeah, they can see you.
Well, TikTok can't see you, but maybe I don't know what y'all looking at over there.
Yeah, you online, Miss Denise. But did you not want to be? You got your camera on.
Well, I'm used to the camera being on. It's fine. It is what it is.
All right.
Look at me and do not judge.
Y'all go to Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah, we listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
And do not judge me today.
So can we do that real quick, nephew?
No.
No.
Oh, you talking about between you and them?
Yeah, it's supposed to be trying to get this stuff off.
Well, go ahead and get one off on me.
I ain't even think about it yet.
Well, think about it.
You sound like somebody that didn't marinate.
I haven't marinated. I'm just coming up with. Hey, Jordan. Hey, thank you. They said they're like.
Go ahead, start us off,
Mr. Question. So do I look like a grandpa in this turtleneck?
You actually look very nice, Joe. You do.
See that? I told him that this morning, but he couldn't take a compliment.
You look nice.
Oh, okay. It's a different thing that me and my style is working on. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. You and nephew, y'all had a color today that y'all were gonna tell me about?
We did not.
No. I looked at him this morning and said, "Why? What you got on yellow for?"
Hey man, I just happened actually this came in yesterday. That the package that was out there, the people knocking.
Oh, that was what came in.
Somebody said like a whole snack. Oh Lord, have mercy. I like that.
Oh Lord,
Lord have mercy. Hey, Chrissy.
And we ain't starting them up, Mr.
Hey, listen. Hey, that turtle can jump too, y'all. That turtle can jump. Y'all better ask somebody. I like turtlenecks. You're fine, Joe. Okay. Evangelist, no, you don't. Okay, I don't let nobody's grandpa. But sometimes, man, when the older men put on them turtlenecks, it ain't right, dog. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, come on, bro. And old man, but he got on turtlenecks. What's the next day you look down his shoes? He got them hard bottom shoes on. You know it. You know what I'm talking about. They got the blue jeans and them hard bottom shoes on.
I
older
mean,
gentlemen.
depending on how you set that up.
Bruh, you don't want like, but listen. When a woman, hey Denise, when your woman see a older gentleman in turtleneck and hard bottom shoes, what y'all thinking?
He a grown ass man. It's about his. I mean, it's nice as. It's a nice look. What are you talking about? But it's not
That's
old
what
people.
I'm saying.
You
Hard
have
bottom
people
shoes
that are
on.
younger. Excuse me. You have people that are younger men that wear that. I don't. It's no age thing on
Yeah,
that.
counsel. Ooh, baby, I like you. We listen, but we don't judge.
Why we talk about? You know what? We listen and we do judge.
Oh no, we listen and we don't judge.
No. People that say that, let's do that channel.
So
They
I
get
want
their
to do
feelings.
it.
They may
I
say
want to
they
do it real
well,
quick.
y'all
This is
can
something
y'all do
funny.
it then.
Well, you can
Well,
do it
real
against
quick,
me. Make me
nephew, I
make me
like
the butthole. Do it. I ain't gonna do you. You do me.
Yo, we gotta
no,
go.
I'm not doing anybody.
You can do me.
Mm-mm.
Y'all can do me.
Dude, we didn't know it was playing this game.
I didn't
So
either
don't
till
even
just now.
man, you know.
Huh?
No, we ain't
Okay, you know what? I'll give you one since he want one so bad.
Yeah.
Well, first, nephew, where you get your hat from?
Yeah, everybody like that.
Everybody
class
keeps saying that. I got mine from Shin.
I love
I got
that
my hat
hat.
from Shin.
I'm
Yeah, you
drinking out
order
the
me
turtle
one?
glass,
Why,
y'all.
thank you.
Order
set
you
my
one?
game up.
I can
Yeah,
send it
love
to you.
it.
Yeah, this is my turtleneck glass.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
So we listen and we do not judge.
Hold on, we gotta
Joe,
say it together. We gotta say it together. You ready?
1, 2, 3.
We listen and we
listen
don't
and we do
judge.
not judge.
Okay.
Joe,
Yeah.
2025, we don't give a damn about what you did in the past as far as your ex-wives. And we really don't give a damn about the money that you have in your account because it ain't in ours yet.
Mm.
We listen and we
And
do
we
not
don't
judge.
judge. I love it. That's fine.
Oh, hey, while we on it. Hey,
Okay.
Joe.
Hey, we gotta do it again. You gotta say this.
No, we just said it. We just said
But
it.
you gotta
just
say
said
it.
it.
When you doing it. When you doing it, you gotta say it. You
We
gotta
just
say
said it. We listen
Yeah,
and
you don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
it. Okay, go ahead.
Mine, Joe, in 2025, we don't care how old you is.
Mhm.
We don't.
At
Okay.
fucking all.
Okay.
At the time, folks don't even believe that's your age. So we listen
listen
and we
we
don't
listen and
judge.
we do
I
not
love
judge.
I love it. You know, my ex-wife told me, and I had to say, something. At my age, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And again, but we listen that we don't judge. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm the God that blessed me. I'm doing well. My bank account just fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say none of that, was I? We listen, but we
What's the
don't.
point of what's the
Yeah,
point
what's
of
the
you
point?
wanting us to do?
What's the point of us doing this? What is the point of us doing this then?
We listen, but we don't judge.
No, you listen and you just don't care. That's
Yeah.
whatever.
Hey, but it was fun, right? Like I said, I could be the ass
No.
for the joke. I think I'm not gonna do y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing. Okay?
What?
No, I'm not gonna do y'all. I had nothing set up for you. I really didn't. I
We
don't
didn't
mind.
have that set up for you. We don't want to
No,
play.
hold on,
that
hold on,
That's what
hold
I'm saying.
And now we got to take on like we hating on Joe. Like no, say something.
No, you're not hating on me because you say it. Y'all say that stuff all the time. It's okay. I'm a big boy. I can take it.
All right, bro.
But now, if you want some, I got some. Now, I'm telling you, we done. We can move on to the topic today. Yeah,
You the one who brought it. Hold up. You the one who brought it.
That's what I'm saying, Mr. Neese.
Okay, so let me say this.
He gonna bring it up. And
Hold
then,
on. I brought this shit up because we was busy and we were just trying to fill the time, to be honest with you. So nephew said, handle your business, Joe. So I came up with something that we had to go do because he didn't have no news because we was busy. So that's why I came up with it. But if y'all want this smoke, listen and don't judge, damn it.
Hey, don't say y'all because I said I ain't want to do it. Shit.
All right, then. So let it go. I said let it go now because I got smoke. So don't do that.
Ain't nobody even said nothing else. You keep
All
talking.
right. Denise, how you doing, baby? You good?
bless you.
All right, y'all. So Denise, what's the topic we're gonna put on the table? What's the topic today?
So it's kind of I know you all started going with Monday. However, this is my first day back,
How you doing, baby?
25. So I have something that I want nephew to play, but we're not going to do that just yet.
Right.
I want to let's go back to the beginning called communication. Of course, I'm really big on it. When I first joined you, that was my first
Hey,
topic. And so for 2025, I think that's just a topic that we just have to revisit a little bit. So the topic is, what are some questions when you first meet someone, when you all are that first few conversation? There are some stern, solid questions that need to be asked. And we're gonna see what some of those are.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Men, women.
What did she say? What are some of the questions you asked when you first meet somebody?
Yes. What are the absolute needed to be asked questions that
I
you
think
need
you
to
should say
ask when
we
you
listen,
first?
but we don't judge when you first
Hey,
meet her.
bro.
Hey, Anita. Hey, Mama Dude.
Nah. We judging when you first meet. You're judging.
Really? I don't think you
Yes,
should judge when you first
absolutely.
meet. I think you should take everything under advisement. But go ahead.
I'm kind of with it
Judging at the first one, judging.
because I
You're
don't
gonna.
know you
You're
enough.
just meeting that
Just
person.
Cindy Hatcher, man.
Yeah, I'm with Miss Denise. I don't know you enough to not have some type of opinion.
Have an opinion, but you know, I would say don't
That
hold
opinion, that
But
opinion
don't-
could be
That
judged.
opinion is gonna come up with a question. All I'm saying is, when you first meet someone, there are questions that they absolutely need to be asked.
Oh, and when you first meet him, you got to ask me some questions. Absolutely, got to. Ask.
Joe,
Okay.
Joe, when you first meet someone, you ask questions. It's a part of a conversation. Your first date or your
Right,
first
now,
talk
what's
over
up,
the
baby?
phone. What?
He talking to folks on the mic.
My redneck baby,
Oh.
my redneck friend, she's on here. Hey, baby.
Keep going, Miss Denise.
So I just feel that to kick it off with my day, my time, let's go back to the beginning. And then we'll go on over to the text that I sent you, and I'll let you play it. But what are some questions that you just absolutely have to ask someone? It may be different. Joe may ask nothing. I may ask one question that's different from Cliff. But what are some questions? What are some things that you need to discuss when you meet someone?
When you meet somebody, the first time, so this is a date? Did you first taking somebody on a date, right?
Well, it's the first meet and greet. So whether it's a
Meet and
date,
greet,
whether
first
it's,
question.
hey, can I have your number? Yeah, your first conversation
Okay, so the first
outside
time
of,
you sit
hey,
down talking,
and
I
let
would
me
think-
say this. Let me say this. I
Sure.
asked that because back in your day, the way that you approach a female or a male approach a female approach a male, well, most females didn't approach men, but the way you approach and certain questions you asked back then were different, or possibly were different during my time. And then my time definitely possibly different from Cliff. I know now most people say, hey, can I, well, back in our days, hey, can I get your number? However, lately it's been, hey, what's your social media information? So, things change up. So now my question, okay, I know before it used to be, hey, are you married? Some people are not even asking that question to be one of the first questions they ask. So I'm trying to see, put it out there. What are some conversations? What's some questions that you need to ask? For example, for me, before it used to be, hey, do you have kids? Now that's really not one of the first questions I ask. One question that a lot of women are starting to ask, up front is, are you gay? Some people may say, well, why are you? No, that's just that's a norm now. So that's one of the questions that some women may or may not ask. So that's all it is.
I don't think it's changed that much though. I think how we communicate has changed, but I don't think it's changed that much of people's intention of what they're asking or what they want to ask in the beginning, because I think it's still the norm. Like you just said.
Okay, so when you're 54, back in your day.
I thought we wasn't judging. Why you bringing up my age? Y'all say they don't want to hear
Dude, ninja, ain't nobody. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so you're not gonna get me there because then I'm gonna lose my voice again. So,
let them do it to you.
We listen and we don't judge.
Okay, well, we're gonna listen right now. When you were in high school back in what, 1970? I don't know.
1962.
Dang, God, I wasn't even thought about. My parents. Oh wow. Anyway. Okay, so did you ask a young lady, was she gay?
No, but I would think a woman sitting in front of me.
Hold up. The answer was no. That's different
Ask that question
from
today.
2024. You may not ask. It was not normal to be gay back then or out with it. Okay, let's put it out there. It wasn't. It wasn't normal back in 1990s when I was in high school, but now it's a norm. So there are certain things that change. Certain conversations are totally different than what they used to be.
I guess. I'm not asking a woman if she gay. That ain't one of my.
You may not have to ask, but for women, that is one of the questions that we're asking. Especially if they were saying they live where.
Yeah, we ain't asking all them questions like that.
Nowadays, I'm probably gonna ask that too.
Don't tell me I'm gonna ask that if I'm in Atlanta. But for the most part, I'm not doing it.
See
What did I just say? And I didn't even say the name. But
Mm.
my point is, everybody have some questions that they just
I don't
need
date
to
out
ask.
of
And
Atlanta.
it has Ninja, you don't date.
I don't date at all.
Okay,
I
so
ain't dating out of Atlanta.
oh Lord, okay.
We going off the rails. Yeah,
Yeah,
dog.
I'm not even finna
We
say
listen
nothing else
and we
about it.
don't judge. But no, the big
Well,
to be
obviously
honest
you
with
judged Atlanta. You judged the people in
You
Atlanta.
just judged Atlanta too.
well, these things are factual that things have happened in Atlanta. I think at this point that you have to be careful.
Things happen in Birmingham, Alabama.
No,
Like that's what I was
It
finna
is
say.
happening.
Like,
So y'all
And
done heard
we
that? So
don't
y'all done heard it?
judge.
Y'all done heard men turn out to be men in Birmingham? I haven't heard that one.
Oh, well, if we want to go there, how about San Francisco? We can do
No.
that. San Francisco as well. Texas
what
as well.
about Houston and New York?
And I don't date them places.
Mhm.
Nope.
Joe just on one today. He just on one. He just on one. He found out on TikTok that they listen and don't judge, and he just gonna have this for the theme of the show. Like, dude.
But right now he's listening and he's judging.
No, I'm listening and I'm asking. I ain't judging shit.
No. You did make a statement that you except Georgia or Atlanta. You made a statement. You didn't ask the question.
I'm afraid you can't tell the men from the women in Atlanta. That's the honest God truth. I'm not judging them. That's the truth. I'm scared. So you asking me in Atlanta, if I'm going to Atlanta, I want to see your birth certificate. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a question. That's a question that you're asking. Can you see the birth certificate?
Yeah. In Atlanta, yes. San Francisco, yes.
Okay. So that goes back to the question.
Because you know I'm telling you. In Atlanta, come on now.
Questions have changed. So you get my point, Cliff.
Yes, I do. Because he just being dude. He just being dude.
Yes. I'm not doing that. No.
Yeah, he's trying to provoke us, and I don't like it. Stop it. Stop that.
Be quiet.
Yeah, we're not doing that, man. 2025. I'm not falling for that trick so openly.
It's okay. It ain't no trick.
I'm just gonna say okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Look at this hand and look at this hand. You're gonna see the same thing. It's coming.
That don't make no sense.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what he on right now. I don't know. He hit some of it. He came back here. He did a quick sniff.
So back to Denise's question. So in 2025, what question do you ask somebody on your first date? Because it has changed because of our culture. I guess to Denise's point, I would probably ask the normal questions if we ask if I really want to. In the beginning, I really don't care about asking anything because I don't know if I like you like that for real. So I'm not probably asking a lot of questions in the beginning. Real talk, me. I'm just having a conversation, trying to figure you out. Do I really want to sit here past this first 5 minutes?
What in conversation? What are you bringing up first?
What do you do for
just on your natural?
Okay, so what do you do for work?
Okay,
if you're doing for natural, I probably would ask the question: do you have any kids? What do you do for, bless you. I would ask you, what do you do for fun? I can look at her finger, and I would assume at that point in time that she's not married if she don't have a ring on. Not saying that she's not.
Hell, you better ask.
Well, listen,
most of married women don't wear rings.
I'm not gonna ask on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Because it really ain't my business. On the first date, if she's married or not. If she ain't got a ring on, that says she's not married. But if she start moving like a married woman, later on, if we're still talking, I would ask her that question.
Well, good Joe. This is why I'm with Miss Denise on that. If she's moving like a married woman,
I said later on. In the beginning, when I first meet her, she have no ring. But says she don't have a husband.
But if she's, something else would be telling, or you have to find that out if she entertaining you and is moving like a married woman. Yeah, but I mean, most of them, if they're going to be dealing with you on the low, they're not going to show you anything about them being married.
But that's fine.
So but I have to add to that, Cliff and Joe. You know, a lot of married women, they move like they single. They don't move like married women used to move.
But here's the thing.
So you don't care on the first date. You said until they start moving differently. But what if that woman never moves differently?
If she don't never move differently, like I said, I don't know. If she don't have a ring on her finger, I'm not gonna be into a woman so deep in the beginning where I care whether she's married or not. If I don't see she's married, I'm gonna assume she's not married. That's just me. Okay. Because she's presenting herself to me as unmarried. If I find out that she's married, I'm out of here because I don't mess with married women.
Okay.
Because and I don't want to be difficult here, but just as easy as I can say, ask her that question. She say I'm not married, and I guess that she's married. She's gonna say, well, I'm married, but it's difficult. We're not living together. Some. So that's why I don't ask those questions, because a lot of women move separately. They're not with their man, or they got an understanding, or they say they got an understanding. So I don't even get into it. I let it present itself, and what you showed me, and then what I see, I move accordingly.
Okay.
All right, bet. Excuse me. So I would ask, I guess those will be some of the things, but I'm not asking a lot of questions on the first day. I just want to have a conversation to see, can she hold a conversation?
But it's not necessarily asking all the questions on the first date. I said when you meet someone, and that's just conversation overall. Like within that first, because most of the time when you meet someone, it's that honeymoonish stage. You're kind of trying to get to know that person.
Yeah.
So what are some things within that first, not first date, not first week, just some questions that you kind of ask. I would ask if you're married. And it's only because, just like you said, you wouldn't date anyone from Georgia because you're nervous, because you don't know if it's a man or woman. These days, because more married people are single people now, I would ask that, just like I would ask if somebody was bisexual or, whatever, because you don't know. Women don't wear rings anymore. Women are just as free as single women are.
Right.
And vice versa when it comes to men. A lot of women, their career go, hey, look, I'm just here to have fun. So me, I'm like, hey, what are your intentions? What exactly are you looking for? That way you won't waste anyone's time. You won't go in a certain direction.
You'd be wasting. If a woman asks me those questions, I'm gonna get up and leave.
If she asks what your intentions,
what's my intent? Because I don't know what my intentions are right now.
Okay, but
why you feeling so triggered about that though?
I'm not triggered, but you asking me something that I don't even know you. So you want me to come over and answer for you? No,
but it's not necessarily your first date. It's
you
simply
just said first date.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I said don't have to be your first date. It can be within that first week, just the first few conversations. I never said your first date.
Then she just said, okay, cool.
Just
okay,
play it back.
Okay.
Just play it back.
Play it back, and we kept saying first date. First time y'all meet, the first date. What questions are you asking? But anyway,
and I said it don't have to be the first date.
I mean, either or. And it's still because it's the first interactions in the first conversation.
The first few interactions. Like when you meet someone, you're not going to sit down and interview on your first call or whatever. It's just within that the honeymoon stage of getting to know if you want to continue to converse with this person or not.
Right.
And I think we keep, when we hear asking the questions and stuff like that, I think we instantly go to interrogation style. I can ask you a question subtly without you picking up that it's a question. Like
right.
Conversation with you and peep what you answer me to based off of how you move in the conversation, and all of what everybody talking about would still be answered.
Exactly.
So if y'all want me to be a word thing here, let's say, how do you communicate? When would you communicate? Do you feel that you should communicate differently? Like, it's just communication, asking questions, however y'all want to put it. Within that first, what are some things that you would like to know up front, or like to know when you're getting to know someone initially?
I think it goes to Denise. I think it goes to what are you wanting out of the relationship, right? And what your intention is for.
Or are you looking for a relationship?
Exactly. So I think it really goes. The question would definitely really goes to, like me. I'm not looking for a relationship, so I'm not gonna have a lot of questions. Right? She'll probably ask me more questions than I'm asking her, because I really wouldn't care. Right? Because if she calls me or talks to me or want to go out with me next week or don't want to go out with me, I'm gonna be okay with it. I'm just gonna enjoy the time that I have with her at that moment. If she has a great conversation, you know what I mean? So
and that's something that should be so up front. Okay, so for you, most people who don't, I don't think anybody who you know would really try to date you. But
right.
If I were someone I didn't know you, I ask for your number, you give it to me, we have conversations, we eventually meet up, and I'm like, so are you single by choice or?
Yep, I'm single by choice.
So I'm not saying, we'll ask particular questions. It's just, you see what I'm saying? Like, are you single by choice? That's pretty much saying, hey, are you, just conversation.
I think I'm single by choice. I've turned down some women before, but I think I'm single by choice. I think so, yeah.
Okay, and that's it. that's just communicating. Just
I'm not going to over communicate. I'm just going to whatever question you ask me, I'm gonna answer that and stop it right there. I'm not going to elaborate anymore.
But Joe, already, let's say you say that,
yeah.
But you're dealing with someone that is good enough at communicating to where they're not pressing you for information,
right?
They're just conversating to lead to other questions.
And I'd be blunt and direct with whatever question they ask.
Are you being blunt and direct to cut down, or because you are the one that said on the show multiple times you don't like being questioned, but are you? Are you being, because it's a way to be direct and shut mouth at the same time?
I don't mind being questioned within context of the flow of a conversation.
Okay.
So I'm cool. I understand the person need to get to know me. And the only way to get to know me, I understand that you do have to ask the question that's going to make you feel comfortable enough to sit down and finish the dinner or whatever we're doing, right? So I get that.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. But if you're getting too personal, or if you ask me something that's just insidious to me, I will be quick enough. Will be quick on my feet to say, I don't know you like that. Why do I need to answer that question? Right.
And not all of it have to be in that
because
just
however you present it to me, don't get upset how I respond to if I respond or don't respond. I may tell you that's none of your business. You know what I'm saying? On that first date, I may say that because some things may not be your damn business.
It don't have to necessarily be the first date. Just an overall conversations when you're getting
baby, what's up, baby?
Okay. For me, I would say my first few ones, I would want to know if you're in any type of relationship or something like that. I'll ask that question. How you identify? I'll ask that. And I'll probably start going off into hobbies, careers, where you put most of your energy. You know what I mean? Things that you're interested in, what's your likes and dislikes. Like I can bleed in and out to get all of those.
Let me ask the chat out there, and anybody in chat, if you're over 40 and 50, do you feel the need to ask the person how they identify?
Okay, hold up real quick. So when you're saying if you're over 40 or 50, I never put an age on it, and however, at the beginning, I did say things have changed. Ways to communicate and meeting someone, some questions they've changed. So now you see what I'm saying. Like back 40 and 50s, you didn't have to ask those questions, especially how do you identify, because you could not publicly be.
I understand that, because that's what I'm asking people. I'm asking people that are over 40 and 50, are they asking that question? Because I'm not asking that question. Even now, I'm not asking that question.
This is why I don't like the age into it, because not even around my age, not too many folks is asking that question. A lot of folks is assuming it. I'm saying I'm asking the question because I don't want to assume who I'm dealing with, and I end up being blindsided. There's a lot of dudes that do get blindsided thinking it's one way, but you never really asked the question at all, and it was always insinuated. This is how I identify. So you might be dealing with a girl. She clearly, to you, looked like a girl, but she may have been, or she just now chooses to identify, and now you blindsided after you get down the road and you did something. You feel me? So I'm saying today, these are the questions I'm having. Most folks around your age are going to keep assuming because you think you're dealing with somebody like-minded.
Because I'm gonna tell you, at any age, but I definitely at this age, if I go somewhere down the road and find out that you are something different, it's gonna be pretty.
Which is why I'm asking the question. I'm not.
Thank you, Cliff. Exactly.
Okay, and you're right, nephew, but I'm not asking the question. But trust me, I ain't gonna say, but everybody understand it ain't gonna be pretty.
I got that, but this is where they get.
The next time
that
person date somebody, I guarantee you, their ass gonna say it up front. They're gonna wear it on their shirt when I finish with you. I promise you will.
But why
identify as such and such and such? Please, I'm telling you right now, because I don't want the ass whooping that I got the last time.
But Joe, while I understand the same point, and I'm with you if I find out, but with the understanding today, you could just be opening yourself up to a problem. You could have just asked the question.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But
okay,
I'm just saying, I'm not debating you on what your tactics. I'm just saying at this stage, I'm not asking that question.
Okay.
I'm saying if I gotta ask that question, bro, with the people, I'm sure they're out there. I'm not saying they're not. But if I feel that I'm sitting down with a person and I need to ask that question, I'm not sitting down with your ass.
Undercover brother.
Bruh. Ian, I'm just gonna say at the older you are, you don't transition well. Okay.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
You ask the person where they're from.
And say, go ahead, mama.
So I'm asking, do you ask the person where they're from?
No, I don't care.
Well, if you find out they're from Atlanta.
Said that you
no, but okay, but I don't ask them where they're from because no, like I don't care. I said I don't date in Atlanta. I'm not going to Atlanta. If you happen to be from Atlanta,
Joe, come on now.
No, y'all asking me. I'm not trying to dance around it.
Okay.
I'm not. I said if I'm not dating out of Atlanta, if I find out from Atlanta, it would be some questions I need to ask them. But you ask me on the first day or when I'm talking to somebody, I don't ask
first interactions. I
don't ask people where they're from.
Okay.
Now, intentionally, I'm not going. I said I'm not going to Atlanta, San Francisco, and such to date. But I'm not trying to dodge y'all question. I'm just being honest. That's not a conversation.
Okay, but you know,
unless she got an accent. Now she got an accent, like the young lady that was intern with us
over there from New York.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they got an accent. I may say, "Oh, where you from?" I like that accent, right?
Yeah.
But that's the
Look, Cliff, Georgia got their own accent.
Georgia do.
But if I hear something different, I may ask. And then if you say you're from the ATL, I'm going to be very serious. I need to see your birth certificate. I don't give a damn who you is, right? So, and if you don't like that, bro, we can end this conversation. Okay, I'm just being honest. I need to see some baby pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you saying if you don't like that, bro, we're gonna need some conversation.
No, you can leave the conversation. Is what I said. You can leave the conversation because again, I'm not gonna play games with anybody. Right? And then if you say you're from Atlanta, right? And you say you're from, hey, let me see your birth certificate.
ATL.
Man, listen. Y'all can get mad at me, but like I said, I had some of my friends, man, and they done told me some stuff, but I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't finna play that.
No, I'm with you.
But hold on.
What I understand in Atlanta, real talk. I'm not saying it can't be anywhere else, but it's a hotbed for that.
Hold on, but didn't you say? Hold on, Cliff. Did he say? First, you said you said that if you have to ask, you just won't touch. Which then you turned and said you'll ask for the birth certificate. But before those two statements, you said, "Well, your age group just don't ask the question."
Okay, so you're missing out. You're leaving out a whole bunch of stuff. Let me make sure you're clear. No, let me make sure you're clear because you're trying to be a lawyer. So let me make sure you're clear, lawyer. Okay. Let me make sure your ass is clear. Okay?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Mr. DGB.
No, you're trying to be slick, but that ain't what I said. I said no.
I wrote it down.
You on some bullshit?
Keep on.
No, you can't be lawyers here, okay? Your ass think you motherfucking Jerry Mason today, okay? But I got you, okay?
Not today, but
you're trying to be mad, but that's okay. But no, I said if they from Atlanta, I'm in Atlanta. I'm not going to Atlanta or San Francisco to date, okay? That's what I said.
Okay.
I said now if I hear something and I said, "What's your accent from?" and they say they from Atlanta, then I would ask the question. I'm not going to sit on a date with somebody that haven't said or made me ask the question, "Where you from?" Right? I don't ask that question normally on a first date. I don't ask where you from.
We listen and we don't.
Okay. So let's go back because Cliff, I'm not trying to be an attorney. You did say your first thing was people over a certain age just don't ask certain questions.
We don't.
You also said you don't date people from Atlanta. Now you say if you're in Atlanta, okay.
Are you not hearing what I'm saying? I said even if you're over a certain age and you have an accent and I ask where your accent from and you say you're from Atlanta, then I ask the question. Okay. I just didn't come out and ask the question. At over 50, if you got some kind of accent, I said, man, you got a beautiful accent. Where's it from? I'm from Atlanta. Then I'm gonna ask the question. Over 50, before 50, under 50. I'm asking you to ask the question. But normally, if I'm having a conversation with a woman, that is not something that I ask.
Okay.
So it has to be prompted, basically what I'm saying. Like if a woman got an accent, I may think she's from the islands, or I may think she's, maybe from, wherever. I mean, where you from? And she may say, I was born in Atlanta. Okay, now the question comes out. You see what I'm saying? I'm born in San Francisco. the question comes out. But if I'm just talking to you, Denise, for the first time, and you don't say nothing about where you from or you don't make me question like where is that from, those clothing or whatever. You say I lived there for a long, whatever. I'm not asking the question. I don't care where a woman is from. Because if I want me an island woman, I want a woman internationally, I know how to go get that at the end of the day. So it don't matter to me. Because I've had it.
Cliff. We listen
and we don't
judge.
I like that. See, I like that, right? I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
No.
Let's go,
I
man.
just wanted to kind of just go into the conversation. I mean, the communication piece and having conversations. Excuse me, because 2025. You know, let's just put it out here. What you want, what you desire, what you need, and what you don't. We all grown. We don't have much time. Just put it out there. You know, plan and all the other nonsense. I just think it's time to kind of lay that to the side. But there was a conversation that Mark and I were having, and we were talking about, you know, questions and communicating up front. And you know, he and I are different. He wants a relationship. He desires a relationship. I don't necessarily desire it in the wintertime. So, you know, we kind of differ at that. And we just had
Yes. Okay. Stop. Let her cook. Golly.
What the hell? What?
You said
we listen and we don't judge. Let her keep cooking. Let her cook. She ain't laying yet. Go ahead and cook. Go ahead and cook.
No, don't worry about it. I don't want to land nowhere. I don't want to cook nothing. It's all burnt. Don't worry about it. Go to Chick-fil-A.
Because I could have sworn somebody said, I'm dating the winter time. What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, I don't date in the winter time.
What the fuck is that? I don't date in the winter time, bro. How you gonna be in a whole relationship and not stop dating in the winter time? The fuck?
Because it's winter time. It's cold. I don't date in the winter time.
So again, we listen and we don't judge. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay?
No, you have to understand. Like when it's cold,
no, if
you're in the house.
Come when it get cold, she dumping your ass.
Okay? Yes. So this is the thing. No, well, okay. So hear me out. In the wintertime, it's cold as shit. It's really, really cold. And if I'm in my house and it's warm, you want to go out to, that means I have to put clothes on, get into my car. Can't have the coat on in the car because then I'm going to feel like I'm suffocating trying to have this coat on and my seatbelt on. And then I warm up in the car. I get out of the car just to get back into the air, just to go into wherever we are. Then I have to warm back up in there. Then by the time I'm warm, we're done. I got to go back out into the cold. Who got time for that shit? I don't date in the wintertime. Meet me in the spring.
Okay, so you're single, right?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay.
What?
We listen and we don't judge. Next topic.
Shit, I don't care about judging. It's cold. Who date in the cold? Anyway, so
there's a lot of people dating in the cold. Just your ass.
I want to cuddle up and then have babies in September and making Virgos right here. You're not gonna come lay up in my house in the wintertime. My power bill too high to be. No.
I mean, if you do them in February.
If I open the door, that air gonna come in.
Okay,
like,
so
who does that kind of stuff? No.
We're gonna leave that alone.
just leave it alone.
Because you ask communication questions. I think a motherfucker need to ask you, do you like me or not? You know, period.
That's communication. That's a question that you need to ask.
But the dude that dates your ass, real talk. Because do you tell men that I'm gonna cut your ass off in the winter?
I don't date in the wintertime.
You got to cool it down.
So if you're in a relationship during the summer, you break it off with them during the winter?
In the wintertime, if I'm in a relationship with someone in the winter, they know we're not going out. So if you want to bring some food over, if you want to,
we can't go nowhere.
You can go somewhere.
Okay. So,
I don't do cold weather. I hate it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm with you. I don't like cold weather either.
I mean, it's only like 3 months.
I can't. If I need to go do something, but okay, so I can go do what I want to go do. You can just sit at home.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Springtime. I don't care.
And you don't want me at your house, and you don't want me at your house in the winter because you want me to open up the door and let all the air out,
I really
right?
prefer. I don't want my door open. But what I said he can come over. You can bring something to eat. We can watch a movie.
Nah, I'm good.
Whatever you want to do.
I'll wait till the one is over with. I'll holler at you the one.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I promise you, I don't care in the wintertime.
Yeah.
When the springtime come though, and then that's when I put on my spring dresses and I date them all.
So
she's dating them all. Then no wait. So again, none of this shit makes sense. But we listen and we don't judge, right? Okay. I don't even know why you having. I don't even know why you having this question here today, because what you just said makes no damn sense whatsoever for you.
Wait a minute, that has nothing to do. Okay, communication. If he want to ask, hey, how is your dating life? How do you such? I'm gonna tell you. I don't like to go out in the wintertime. I do tell people that. I tell you, my friend, do them dating.
Did you tell them in the summertime I'm for the streets?
I'm not for the streets. I just date them all.
So what's
and that's in the spring. That's in the spring.
So question, what's the difference? That's what I'm trying to say.
Between the spring and the summer?
Between the winter and when you ready. Because they're all around the board. It's up for the table if you gonna be there or not.
I don't give a damn about you. That's what this says. So you ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Why the hell would I even put my time into you?
Listen. This is what you're not getting.
For dinner, and then in the wintertime you're gonna drop my ass, but you're gonna date other men during the rest of the time. Why the hell would I waste time on you?
So let's put this out here. Communication is important. When I am conversing with someone at the beginning, I let them know, hey, I don't like cold weather and I don't date in the wintertime. If you want to come by, that's fine. I will cook. We can do some chili. We can chill at the house, but we're not going to AMC in the wintertime. We can watch it on the TV. Fire stick. I don't go out. That's me. Now, when springtime comes, if I'm not in a relationship, I date them all. I date to see who I'm going to be kicking it with for the summer and the fall.
So what if he said, I don't go out in the summertime?
She's shooting. Okay. I have to respect that. That's communicating. You don't like summer? I don't like. Okay, it was a guy I dated, and because he's out in the sun all the time. He worked for Bill South and in AT&T, and he goes up the little hole and stuff. He don't like going to the beach. He don't like summertime. Like he hate being out there. Guess what? Okay, you just won't go to the beach. We can still date. We just won't. It's just everybody has their preference. It is what it is.
But you ain't going out.
Hold on.
In the winter.
Now, tell the whole story.
Yeah, I ain't coming out in the winter.
That became a problem.
Okay.
For you.
That's communication, though.
But that became a problem for you later on.
No, it didn't become a problem with me. Because he didn't want to go to the.
Okay.
What?
No, he said if you can see his face, she can see it. She can see your face.
Yeah, I can see your face, but I don't. Okay, just because you do what you do, people are different. We have communication that goes on over here. So I do tell guys, I don't like to date in the wintertime. I don't. I don't like leaving my house. I don't like coming out. It's cold. I don't even like going to class. Why?
But you go, right?
No, I'm going back in the spring.
Oh, okay. So you don't leave your house at wintertime at all? You like a bear and hibernate?
I'll come there. Okay, like I went to church Sunday and I woke up Monday and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like crap. Like I'm just what?
No, he said you like he said you like a bear in hibernation in the winter, and I was like, women choose the bear. They choose the bear.
I really do. I do hibernate, and I promise you, I'll be fine as hell when spring comes.
No, you won't. That's a lie.
That's a
okay. Lie. You would not be kind in spring. You're so unkind and rudely in spring. Let the chips fall where they may when springtime comes for you. Your big booty and your summer dresses come out, and you acting a fool. Stop it.
But that's what I was asking, like Miss Denise. What's the difference? Because you done
seen it, right? I'm not lying, right? We listen and we don't judge. We telling facts.
Wait a minute. What you mean? What's the difference? Okay, because
not your comfortability. Not your comfortability. Okay. We talking about because you also add in your comfortability with how you date, and you said you don't date in the winter. I'm asking what's the difference with it being a winter and another season, because when the seasons melt down, it's still up for you even finna make it. It's not really no time for real.
You've known, Denise, how many times people have made it? And what's the length?
Don't put me on the spot.
No,
Don't
it's the
like
fact. We listen, we don't tell, but we tell facts.
No,
Are you serious?
we cool.
Thank you, Cliff.
Bruh, how many times on this show did she say I'm in a relationship and she I said that shit ain't finna last.
I never
Hey, hold
counted.
on. I say this, I'm saying this. Looking to the camera, talking to you, Denise. Yes, come in, tell me I'm dating somebody, blah, blah, blah. I said give him 30 days, he ain't gonna make 60. How many dudes have made 60? Not one of them. Not one. Not one dude that made 2 months with you.
Okay, so the next topic, if the clip that I gave, the little video thing I sent, Cliff, you can play that, and then I'll go into that topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Cliff, I thought you said you weren't in that.
No. He told me to cue it.
I did.
I got you. Let me go ahead and pull up your video. All right. This is the video that Miss Denise sent in for a topic. Here we go.
Kate got them.
It's difficult, brother and sister, to marry a woman that you can't do anything for. You meet a woman, she got a house. Her first husband died. Left her with a house. She's got babies. Got a car in the driveway. What can you do for her? If you don't have a whole lot of sense where you can upkeep her spiritually and mentally and psychologically and emotionally, you better leave her alone. It's difficult, brother.
Want me to play it again?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
And sister, to marry a woman that you can't do anything for. You meet a woman, she got a house. Her first husband died. Left her with a house. She's got babies. Got a car in the driveway. What can you do for her? If you don't have a whole lot of sense where you can upkeep her spiritually and mentally and psychologically and emotionally, you better leave her alone.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all be talking back in the day.
But I'm gonna disagree with the Farrakhan here.
Word?
Yeah, and here's the thing: the reason why is because we talked about it today. Her husband left her that.
Hold on 1 minute, Joe. Hold on. So the topic going along with this is it difficult to marry someone you can't do anything for? Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Okay, so can you marry somebody you can? There's always something you can do for somebody, because a woman can't be a man and a man can't be a woman. It's the point is, will he or she allow you to do those things in their life?
Don't they pose the same question?
Huh?
Don't they pose the same question? Or it's just worded different?
It may be. I'm not going to debate you on that. But what I'm saying is, if a woman has everything, she can't do everything. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, and as a man has everything, he can't do everything. It just depends on, do you have the resources to do the things that you can't do, and are you okay with that? And this is what I was.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And this is what I was going back to when we was talking about today earlier. Right? I disagree with Mr. Farrakhan here to a point. Yeah, you need to have all those things intact that he said. But first and foremost, you need to find out, was she a passenger or was she a co-pilot? Because if she was just a passenger in that relationship, she ain't gonna be holding on to none of that shit that she got anyway. If she's a co-pilot, she can handle her business and she can handle the household and the car and everything, and she know what to do. If she was a passenger, you don't need to have none of that. You just need to be a man and help her maintain what her ex-husband left her. You see what I'm saying? That's why I disagree with him. Because if she was a passenger, she don't know how to take care of the house, take care of the bill, know the necessities of things need to be done, where to take the car to get fixed and stuff like that. So you ain't got to have all your stuff together. You just have to go in there and be able to take care of things for her, so she ain't got to worry about it and replace her husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's how you miss Denise?
So, and I kind of like how you said that. So let's just say she drove it. She drove that vehicle. She bought it, drove it, took care of it. So that house is hers, not because someone left it to her. That money's hers because she went out there and she did what she had to do. The kids she raised alone, the cars she owned.
Okay.
Can you marry someone who you can't do anything for? I can say, yeah, you there. I kind of sort of agree with you, Joe. There is never not anything you cannot do for someone. I think I said that right. Spiritually, you can do something for someone. I think I've stated this before on the show that we can give ourselves everything, but we cannot give ourselves security. Security meaning like I can have my fur babies, I can have my alarm, and I can have all 4 of my Glocks. However, I sleep better when a man is on the side of me. That's that security of a man that we cannot give ourselves. So I kind of agree with you on that. Now, can I get with someone, or can I marry someone who I feel like when we are out, you know how we sit, Joe. If I know I can't sit with my back, facing the door because I got to see what's coming through, that means I don't trust you. That means that I don't feel secure around you. Joy, you and I, when we sit, I feel secure. I know you got it. But if I'm with someone and I feel like I don't have it, I mean that he don't have it and I have to take care of it, no, he cannot do anything for me. Does that make sense?
It does. I think, can you marry a woman or a woman that has everything? Of course you can. But you like you said, Denise, the only way that's going to work is she allow him to be the man on the things that he need to be a man for. If she don't want that man to be a man and she want to hold that over his head, right, and make him bow down under her umbrella, probably not. So if she want to be independent and she want to, let you know at every give and take when she don't like something, this is mine, I don't need you, something. No, we can't be together. But if a woman she has everything, but she wants a passenger to help her live out her life and maintain what she has, and he's bringing equal value to her now. I think if a woman has everything, a man needs to make sure he's bringing equal value to her, whatever she considers the equal value to be.
That's kind of where I was with when he said what he said. For a woman to have most of that stuff, there has to be none drop off. Like you can't come on and be a debt. You can't come on and be something that's going to jeopardize whatever her last gave her, or even in the sense of what Ms. Denise is talking about, whatever she gained for herself. So I kind of agree with him because I'm like, if we go on tours today, and I agree with Ms. Denise, the spiritual aspect, there is always something that you can offer, but when you have to weed out certain things that would normally be like the big stuff would be the finance, the big stuff would be the stability, the big stuff would be is giving her children if she's a family oriented person. The big stuff would be those things, but if she already has those things, now you have to accommodate her in unconventional things. And in doing that, I don't think, especially around y'all age, I don't think too many of y'all are able to do that. Because
do what?
That to help a woman like that in the unconventional things would take a lot of humbling, a lot of dudes that may come off bravado. It would take a lot of letting her handle things when it's already said that the man should be the leader. It would take a lot of coming off of whatever pedestal because it's already, you're dealing with something that's established versus dealing with building.
That's what I disagree with you with, because I'm gonna disagree with you here, and here's the reason why. The only way you're gonna come in with that insecurity as a man, you don't already have what she have. Your insecurity would be there.
This is where I match that, because I'm with you. You probably don't have what she have, or you do, and you like the power play. That's what I mean for humbling. There are a lot of dudes. Come on, with a lot of dudes have that type of power play to where they want to be that guy that provides what she needs versus her having it already. That's why we talk about with high value women, why it's so hard for them to date.
But a real man, right, is not gonna put himself in a situation where he feels threatened.
Do you think that woman, after dealing with stuff like that or gaining all of those things, can weed in between a real man versus all of them?
She don't have to. A man will put himself out.
But he has to then give her things that is going to cut against. That's what I'm saying. She already has most of the stuff that most dudes would say is the go-to. It was mandated.
But what I'm telling you is,
so now that dude has to go through the unconventional scenes. I'm with you all 100%. I'm not arguing with you with the real man is going to weed himself out.
He would eliminate.
How
himself.
long do you think someone like that will allow that? And if that dude has the patience to deal with her, because now we're adding new. You have no choice but to add nuance because you're dealing with somebody that is established enough to where you don't offer too much.
Okay,
you have
so
to find things to offer her.
And I'm gonna go back to the point. When you get a certain age, you read the room already. So when I'm looking at a woman now, or I'm looking, you see what she has, right? So you know what that come with. When you meet a woman, bro, that got a house, that's been single for a while, got kids that are teenagers, you already know that she's coming, that she can handle her business, right?
You do.
That's just point blank, period. So
okay,
you got wait a minute. Say that again, Joe.
I said a woman that has a house, has a job, has a car, has her own kids, been doing this for a while with no man, and she's single. As a man looking at my age right now, I'm going to read that and say she's handling her business. Now it's up to me. Do I want to fit in to her life or leave her alone?
And doing, hold on, and so in doing that,
so some men are not going to even approach that at the end of the day if they feel that they can't. You know what I'm saying? Humble yourself.
Some are not. For the few that try,
hey, Carmen,
because this is what I'm speaking to. I'm not speaking for the successful cases. Successful cases is that she's gonna be in a relationship. But for the some that don't do it versus the some that do try, the some that try, when they get about that, now you got to think about, oh, how do I deal with this woman after this? What's her temperament? How's she gonna come off when I'm inserting? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about the nuances that come with her already having.
But that's what's supposed to come with it. If she has it, as a man, I'm going to expect to be some nuances. It's going to be some pushback because that's her shit. She didn't work for it. So she's just not going to easily hand that over to some dude that say he can handle shit. I'm expecting her to butt in, hold on, not trust me. As a man going into that terrain, you already know what you got to deal with. And if you're not really to deal with a real woman, don't come in as a punk ass man because she's going to tell you go to hell.
So why are we disagreeing with what he said?
Huh? Because I said it's true what he said. I said, but at the end of the day, is she a co-pilot or is she a passenger? When she lost her husband, there's a difference.
Okay, so you stand on just the point of her. Yes. I'm not so much staying on.
But you're going back to him.
No.
Him was the passenger and the co-pilot.
When he said what he said, I didn't just hear or the point of that she lost whatever it was from her husband and she gained it. I didn't so much take the husband part as it was that she has these things. Because even if she didn't have a husband and had these things, it would still apply.
It would still apply. But when a woman has certain things, right? Like I can say in my family, in the older generation, and I think Denise, and maybe you can attest to this too, nephew, that a lot of times women didn't know a lot about the finances, the structure, and everything. The man took care of it. When dad left, right? The woman didn't know how to do any of that stuff. She depended on her family or her kids, right? Because the man kept the woman in not to know, or she didn't ask, or she didn't want to ask because he had it. And when he died, she didn't know. So that's why I said it depends on who she was in that relationship to her ex-husband. Because if she was a passenger in that relationship, she probably would take any man that say that looks good and talk good, that say he can handle what she has because she don't want to lose it. A woman that was a passenger, she ain't just taking anybody. She's not even selling because my husband worked for this. I know what it takes. So for you to be with me, you got to be just as good as my husband. You see what I'm saying? She gonna make you equal value to the last thing she had, or damn it, I'll do it by myself. The other woman that was a passenger, she may want you to be as good as her husband, but she's afraid of losing it. So she'll let some chump come in and possibly take what she got or lose everything for her. That's my point.
Okay, so that little piece right there, when you said that she was a passenger, you said that she would be afraid. Say that part again.
Okay, so when you said co-pilot, a co-pilot, like we alluding, making the illusion between an airplane, right? Right. The person that's a co-pilot means if the plane started to go down, she can drive. She can handle everything. If your wife is a passenger on row 5, number B, right? If the plane started to go down, she can't automatically jump into the pilot seat and drive the airplane. We may crash. So if a woman is a co-pilot in a relationship, she knows she's a boss, she can handle shit. But if a woman happens to be a passenger, not saying it's good or bad, but if something happens to the pilot, she's going to be in trouble, and she's going to be susceptible to any man that comes in and seems like he's a pilot. The woman that's a co-pilot.
Right. I just wanted, it was just a last statement. I wanted to make sure I heard what I heard.
Okay, because you know that co-pilot, right? Your husband that trained you. Because you hear a lot of women. My husband taught me this. My husband taught me this. My husband taught me this. If you talk to women that's widow or their husband and passed away or whatever, or they're no longer with them, the good stuff that their husband taught them, the women still would say, my husband taught me that. My husband explained this to me. I understand this from my ex-husband. You see what I'm saying? You hear this all the time. Even I hear this. And I respect that because I understand she was a wife, but she was a co-pilot that wanted to understand the nuances of what it took to take care of their household. Some women don't know the nuances on how to take care of a household without her husband.
I'm before I respond, Miss Denise, go. I know you're saying something. Are you good?
No.
All righty. This is my response to that. Because I'm not disagreeing with that. If that is how she coming off with versus being the pilot or the passenger.
Okay.
Whichever one. In the dating field, she's still gonna get approached the same way.
Yep.
Because she has these objects.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
In the dating world, she's still gonna have to go through way before you start handling. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And in that point, that's what I took mainly from what he said. Because versus her getting inherited, all of those things, or her gaining it herself, in dating sphere, nobody knows you. So all we see first is what is already presented. What's already presented is that you have all these things. And for most folks in the dating market, especially today, it said, yo, if you want to be in a relationship, and it's mainly aimed towards dudes, if you want to be in a relationship with a woman, make sure you handling your business. Make sure you have this. Make sure you have that. Make sure you do all of these bare minimum guidelines or these standards that should already be met for folks to even build. You know what I mean? So the grind, there's a different thing that come with even building, that you take a woman differently. You feel me? So if she already has what it is, I can't even build off of. I have to match to then build for us. There's gonna be pushback based off of how it is that she either gained it or how it is that she values what she already has. And that's why I was talking about the new ones come in. Yo, bro, you got to learn how to fit in now in a very delicate place, because I don't think the person that inherited versus the person that earned it want to lose it.
Okay, so and this is why I say, honestly, it goes where if you a mature man or not, right?
Well,
that's what I wrote down. It depends, because it's not an age thing for me. I think it's the level of maturity of that man, and a woman in case. But yeah, go ahead. That's actually where I was gonna jump in and start there. But go ahead, Joe.
Because I think, when we're talking about a woman having things, a man, right? That real dude, he's gonna want to add to her life. He's gonna want to add value. He's not gonna want to ride off of what she has. You know what I'm saying? He want to make sure that what she has, he's gonna bring value to what she has so she can keep it. He's gonna make sure that she understands, I don't want what you have, I want you. Let me say that one more time. A real man that loves a woman, and in those situations, he's gonna let her know and may help her understand, right? I don't care about what you have, I want you. Those are your things. I'm good over here, right? If you got a man that come in trying to tell a woman how to take care and do her stuff, then that's a problem. Because that woman should be able to say how she wants to do and what she wants to do with her stuff that her husband left her or she got on her own. You see what I'm saying?
At what part are
At
you
any
leading?
part.
No,
At any part.
no, that's not what I'm asking. At what part are you leading for?
Huh?
At what part are you leading for?
You leaving?
Leading.
I'm leading because I love her. I don't need to lead because of her thing.
What is a person like that in that situation for that dude? That man, I know.
Okay, so for
that
me
dude,
leading,
how are you leading in that situation?
For me leading, I'm the love of her life. Things don't make you lead in a woman's life, right? When I'm meeting her and she has these things, we're not worried about things at this stage in our life. We both have things. We both know I got a mortgage, she got a mortgage. I know, we got a house paid off. We know how to do those things. So this is not about leading. This is actually about being in a relationship. So you don't really lead. Women in those situations, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Men, We don't have to lead. All you have to do is protect and let her know that you got her. She has everything that she already need. The love of her life has done passed away, or she didn't got that on her own. She's not looking for nobody to lead no more. She's looking for somebody to share her life with. When you lead by stepping.
So when you're
go ahead.
When you're saying she's looking for someone to lead, and maybe I'm missing it.
No, I said she don't need nobody to lead.
Okay, she excuse me. That's what I meant. So jumping in here real quick. That's the role of a man, though, is to lead, even if it's not leading because he has more money or not. It's just simply being that leader.
Okay, so Denise, when you said leading,
doesn't
right?
necessarily come with.
So when you said leading in a relationship with you, Denise, I'm just going to use hypothetically me and you. You are going to let me know what you need me to lead you in. You see what I'm saying? It's not nothing that I'm gonna go in and say.
I shouldn't have to let you know that, though.
No. Please.
Okay, it goes back to the conversation and the communication. I'm not you as a man. For me, I feel like if you and I we're getting into a relationship, I'm not gonna tell you where I need you to lead. You should, just like you said when it came to communication and questions that you asked, and some questions you're just not gonna ask. I wouldn't even answer that question or put out there, I need you to lead me in here. We should sync to where one, you're gonna regardless of what you have, you are my leader. I'm gonna follow you. You're the leader of my path, regardless of what you have. And that's the thing with a lot of, not saying you, but a lot of men when it comes to females, especially who has their own, all we want is for you to lead. And being my leader, that's protecting me. You're leading me in whatever it's gonna sync. You're gonna know, hey, I need to pick up here. But you're my leader. You are gonna lead my tribe. Period. It's not about what you have or what you don't have.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I got you. I'm not gonna. You and I feel a little bit different about that because, like I said, I think when it comes to the leadership part, for me, when I'm dating a woman now, it's an unspoken thing of what I need to lead in, right? Like I said, it's not the kind of leadership. It's not the leadership that most people like. You need to do this and need to do that. When a man steps into a woman's life, he sees what needs to be done and he do it. You see what I'm saying? And it may not always be a.
Well, we're saying the exact same thing then.
Okay.
That's exactly what I just said. It's just when you made the statement, you said she's gonna tell, and you said she's gonna tell me where I need to lead, and that's when I stopped and said, no, it's gonna, sink in. Okay, you're my lead. You lead me, regardless of what we have, what you or
But what I'm saying is, Denise, I guess what we're saying is here for you, right? Okay, so you're headstrong about a few things, right? So me being with you, right? When I'm with you, I'm going to learn what you want to do and what you don't want to do by your actions, by the time I spend with you. And when I realize the things that you don't want to do, right? It's a conversation we don't have to have, but that's when I lead. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna take those.
We're saying the same. We're saying the same exactly.
Thing. But I just want people to understand, it's like you don't have to lead out the boxes. Guess what I'm saying? You don't have to come in like, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. No. A leader finds his spots in a woman's life that has everything on what she needs to be led in if she allows him to lead. And you got to be okay with that part with that woman. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to be secure who you are. If I'm a man, as long as I got everything that I need and she's not supporting me, I got to lead her be who she is and figure out where she want me to fit into her life. Because some women don't want to give up their independency or whatever it is. It's some things they don't want to do anymore, and they were glad to hand it off to you. Some things they're going to hold on to it a little bit tighter, and you have to allow them to do that. So that's why I say, you have to love that woman and not her things. You see what I'm saying? When I fall in love with you, I'm going to leave whatever you don't want to do, baby. I got you. But I will make it very clear, whatever you have, that's all yours. But it's also going to be clear what I have is all mine, and what we build together, we're going to build together. But you don't have to worry about nothing because I got you. But it's a
delicate. So that goes back to the leading piece of, okay, I guess for me, I'm not discussing, I guess for me, I'm not talking about what you have. And if you don't have that, I got you here. I'm saying period, whether I have it or not, whether you have it or not. We come in, let's just say neither of us have it. We don't have it. You are the head. The head is the leader. So whether I'm rich, have everything I need, want everything, and you have nothing, you're still my leader. You're still the lead.
So what you're saying, baby, I agree with you. As long as you're in the space to let me lead you.
Right. It's just when you just made the statement and you said if she has, and if she don't have it, I got, and you
because the reason why
the leader.
Because that's a delicate balance. That's why I keep saying, as my words would say, I will figure out what you allow me to lead you in. Because some women don't want to be led on some things that they didn't work really hard for. They have a hard time letting that go, which is understandable. A real man is going to be a leader, period. The mature dude is going to be a leader, but you have to have a delicate balance when a woman is over 40 and 50 and has her shit together, right? You just can't come in because I'm the man, things are going to go this way. No, the hell it ain't.
But
with a leader, it's not necessarily what I say, what is what goes. A leader, they know how to, they partner with whomever it is.
There you go.
You have conversations, you get together. It's not necessarily, and I guess for me, being over the age of 40, I guess it's a maturity thing, because personally, there are women who have it all, and I think they're immature as shit, right? Because of your mindset.
Okay.
For a man, a grown ass man who's about his business, may not have the last penny to save him.
He's not gonna be.
I dislike women. I dislike people. I dislike women who, I got this, so you just gonna have to follow. Or, to me personally, he may not have anything, but he's a damn good leader. But he supports me.
But at some point, Denise, most women is gonna look at him financially, and most women would say, I'm not saying all, but there are a lot of women that would say, you can't tell me a damn thing if you can't help me pay some of these bills.
And right? That's my statement when I said I dislike women like that.
Right. It's hard to lead a woman who's looking for a man to lead, but she's not going to allow him to lead her if she's taking care of all the bills. She's going to look at him
that particular woman don't need to be with a man. She just need to have some side hustlers.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm just being honest. Women, if a woman got all her stuff, but a guy's a good leader, but he don't meet her in the finances, or he can't really help her in the finances, most women is not going to relinquish her life over to that dude.
But that's why I asked the question, what does that look like for that woman? Because as much as it's very true, that dude will come in, and if he really bad or he really wants to, yada yada yada, he gonna fill in the blanks.
Right. But
filling in the blanks come with how hard some of them blanks might be to fill, and if that woman might be worth that type of trouble. Yeah. Like, and that's why I was talking about with the nuances earlier, with how you handle her past what she already has, which would have already been the building blocks for me to also start to learn how to handle her. You feel me? That's why I was like, what he said, I don't know too many, and I'm not going to say it don't happen. I won't say it don't happen. I'm sure there are women out there that have all of it. Find somebody that can fill in whatever blanks that she need, and without emasculating him, he is the leader for their life. Okay, let me say that first. I do believe it could happen. I do also believe that is very, very, very rare, and the success rate for most in general seems to be that does not work. It don't, because there's many women that have all of that come telling us, yo, bro, either I don't feel like dating everybody the same way or yada yada, I'm finna be fluid, or it's never working out because of yada 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 that come with extra. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So we hear the stories a lot. So for me to hear what he said and completely throw it off the table, cool. If she inherited, I'm sure if she is one of them about it women for real, she holding it down for however long that he left or since. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But she's still going to be approached and handled in the dating market
for sure
the exact same way. And she may not get to the point to where what we talking about with you, where, hey, now let me learn how to handle you to make sure I do you right, and I can lead you properly.
In that marketplace,
she may not view that dude like he valuable enough.
I understand, but in the marketplace, right? When she goes out into the marketplace, the men that are looking for, I would say, if I'm in the marketplace, I'm looking at her. I'm gonna know right away whether I want to be with her or not, because how she's gonna come off because of what she has. And if I know that that's too much work for me to go through, I'm gonna cut the conversation short right away because it's a waste of my time. You see what I'm saying?
Now, that's what I say.
If she got her protective shield up, for me, I don't have time to try to get through it. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just like me with dating. I told you I don't do dating right now because I'm not going through the nuances and the bullshit and investment that people want me to invest in, because I say at the end of the day, most women are not worth investing in. And I say that again. Most women are not worth investing in. It has to be a woman that I want to invest into for me to want to get back into the market. And I'm not talking bad about anybody, but at the end of the day, it's a cesspool out there. When a man is spending time and spending his money, you're investing. And like I said, most of these things are not worth it.
Now, I agree. Now take that to the general statement for the dating market outside of me and Joe and even Miss Denise. Because I think all of us can agree with that. But when you have all of what he just said, and I'll add this caveat, depending on how good those things is, like you got a house, but no, you got a house. No, you got money, but you got money.
Okay.
Most of the time, she ain't even getting approached.
True.
So hell, you don't even have to have money. A lot of us are not, getting approached because of women who's out here and they have that mindset up. I think one of the problems I feel is because men have, I'm not going to use the word bash, but I'll say bash women when it comes to, I got money and you can't, if you ask me for some, you'll gold digger or, I do this. Well, now women are making it. And now it's taking the bar up to where men are not even approaching women like me. Like, that's why so many of us are single and we are out, like, hey, well, I dated my own, because we don't have the ones that I get, I'm told a lot that I look like I'm married. I still don't understand that. But a lot of single women like myself, we are not being approached. We're not. And it simply, I don't know what it is.
Well, I can tell you honestly, we're talking, right?
Shit.
When men right now in 2024 going to 2025, where we are now, right?
Yeah.
A lot of men don't want to go through the laborious task of what it takes to get that woman. We don't want to put that work in anymore, right?
But okay, when you say, so is that up front or is that after you?
No, it's up front, because why a lot of men are not approaching women right now is because if I look at you and you look like work, I'm not going to put that work in right now.
What do you mean look like work?
Like a lot of men, when they look at women and they look like, well, they look at you and like, well, okay, well, you're going to have to do certain things before you get her attention. And that's going to take some time and some money. Most men like, well, she's probably got a lot of guys on her plate and I don't even want to get in. I don't want to get on her roster. So they're going to go ahead. I know you have, Cliff. I don't know if you have, Joe, the little YouTube show, Pop the Balloon.
Yeah.
Okay. So I watch it and it's just crazy because I really want to apologize to men because some of the stuff that I hear the women say is ridiculous. But this young lady came out tall, dark, and beautiful. Well fit, she was dressed nicely, just classy woman, beautiful girl. This one guy popped his balloon. And so the young lady asked, so what was your reason to pop it? And he said, because she looks like a Barbie doll. And he said, man, your toes even pretty. Like, she just looked like, I can't afford you. I can't afford you. So I'm not even, I just popped my own balloon because I can't afford you. You look like you just too put together. And I'm sitting here like, what?
I agree.
I get what he's saying though. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with
this is where I go with it. It's not the fact that to say that she did something wrong. No, she didn't. But for that dude, you were before you said it, he was gonna say it for you. I can't apply for what it is your standard seems to be.
I can't afford you.
I can't afford that.
Yeah.
And that's why I was actually finna go. I'm glad you brought something like that up. A lot of dudes ain't finna approach y'all because of how, for one, the standard is pretty high.
Mhm.
For two, now you got to apply yourself to already high standard. And three, now that already high standard that I applied myself to, I got to either meet or exceed for you.
Okay.
And
But
that might
what
not be
if?
affordable for every guy.
But the thing is, he judged, he assumed because of the way of her appearance. So if
Yeah.
I
First
put on a
impressions are
pair of
everything.
slacks, a nice top, get in my car, go to the grocery store. Oh, I can't approach her because she's put together. I can't afford her.
Yes,
When you
yes.
don't know what's in my account.
But hold on. And you just got out of Audi.
Ooh, come on, Miss Denise. You know that's
Come on.
fine.
No,
You know that's
no,
fine.
hold
Come
on.
on.
But
You get
hold
out
on.
all put
A wo-
together and
hold
you
on.
out the Audi?
Hold
Nah,
on.
I can't
Hold
afford
on.
that.
A woman get out of Altima and a woman get out of Audi is different.
Exactly.
A
Hold
dude
on,
will
man.
approach the woman in the Altima, but he ain't gonna approach you. You put together and you get out of Audi too. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
you have
He's
to put
not-
that out there, man?
I'm just saying he's not going to approach you.
Okay, but to me, they're shortening their like
Okay, but that
being
man
a
will
little more
rather
secure in
get back
yourself.
into his pocket. That man know his pocket, right?
Yeah, this is not. It's not so much on her as it is. I don't want the trouble. A lot of women will hear that and then feel the slight because who don't want somebody put together? Who don't want
Okay, so
somebody
a lot of
that
people-
look that good?
A lot of people asking why do you base the standard off of the look?
Because y'all based the
There
standard.
you go.
Okay,
Thank you.
so-
That was my point.
Okay,
Hold on, y'all
That's
do
it.
know that's applied the other way around too.
okay, because y'all do the exact
Okay,
same.
I was
thing.
about to say that, Cliff, because I was going to say that because you have women out here that if that man get out of this, that man smell good, got this look like money. How they say look like money or look
Yeah.
like he got his
Hold
shit together.
If he ain't
And
6
then
feet tall,
when you taking him back, take his ass back. Guess who he's staying with downstairs in his mom and dad's basement. He got that like he can afford the car because he's paying no bills. Like me personally, get to know the person, step to that person, and then you'll know within that first conversation if that's somebody you want to fuck with.
okay, so
Go
That's
ahead,
just
cook.
a no.
Okay, so
But
Go
don't
ahead, cook.
that's
assume.
not good what you're saying, but as a
Okay.
man, why would I approach something that looks like it's too expensive for me to do when I can go find something that
Guess
looks
what?
good?
Get that security, lift your balls, and step to it.
But see,
You
I
have no idea.
you're right. I don't have an idea, but here's the thing, which y'all will have to realize: I don't have to have an idea.
At all.
I don't care to know what's under your hood. If I feel that it's out of my, if I'm kicking out of my range, I don't want to fool with you. See, it don't matter to y'all talking about go. As a man, I'm a chaser. I'm gonna chase what I think that I'm comfortable with getting. I'm not comfortable with getting you. So I'm whatever.
Okay, but if
I'm
I
not
get
going
out of
after
Audi,
you.
how did he know that's my Audi?
Because it's
How
Audi.
is he like
Because it matter for
No,
me.
Hold on. We don't
crazy?
have to know it's
Okay,
your
it's
Audi
crazy.
to know
I'm-
that you driving
It's
it.
crazy. I'm 5'5", but you won't date me because I ain't 6 feet tall. That's crazy too. I can be a good man because I'm short. You won't date me.
I
You
don't
know
have to.
something?
You won't date me.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
You
have.
cannot be 5'5" and you fat. Now, if you 5'5"
You
and
won't date
you
me.
fit,
But you
no,
won't.
because
date
you
me, though.
fat and you
Women
5'5".
won't date if a guy look a certain way. I'm not dating. He could be money, got everything, be secure, be a good damn leader. But if he look a certain way, if he ain't got a certain height, you ain't fucking with him. So please understand, it's the same principle for when a man looks at something. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. It's not. It doesn't matter the reason why he's not doing it. He's saying, no, I'm not
Crazy.
fucking with it. I'm not messing with it.
And another thing,
Crazy.
I don't think. I wonder why women kind of assume this. I don't think just because you know a dude is in the dating market that he should be committed to chase you. I'm not. You may not be worth the type of chase I put in. Like you might come with a different type of chase that don't apply to how I chase women.
And another,
You might not feel those blanks for even the criteria for me to try.
and what a woman
So-
don't realize is, nephew, let's talk about this here. When you see a woman, there's a tingling feeling you get that you want to talk to her. You want her. That chase, that thrill, you go after that as a male.
You do.
right?
You do,
When you
especially
look
if you're
at-
successful.
When you look at a female, right? If you ain't got that feeling, you ain't going that way. No matter what she's driving, how good she looks, whatever. If you ain't got that tingling sensation, like, damn, I want to get to know her, you ain't going that way. For whatever reason, stop you. That is your innate ability that you have that has said, you know something, that's your radar, that's your boundary. Nope, I'm not doing that.
And to add on that,
Hey,
that, if you are successful, even if you're not successful for the few that you get that feeling on and it don't work out, you do know how you shoot now. Now it's like basketball and you hit muscle memory to make sure you remember your shot. But for the ones that's outside of your range, you know that take a different level of practice, and you got to deal with what happens when you take that shot. A lot of dudes don't want to deal with what comes with taking that shot, and whether it make or miss, what comes with making and missing that shot. If you make that shot and you just so happen to try to get to know her, and it do confirm what you already thought beforehand, now I'm definitely not when this don't work out. Versus when, hey, should I try it all for what I feel like could be a problem down the road?
But here's the other part.
That's not so much on y'all as it is just that man.
And let me say this to the women out there that say that the man should just go for it anyway. Okay.
That's so
let me
easy
tell
to
y'all
say.
something. But no, but let me tell y'all a reason why. If you was in my shoes and a man told you no 3 or 4 times a day if you went after him, right? And you sit there and you think about yourself, you look at yourself, you start at some point to get insecure about who you are as a person, period, right? Now,
True.
when you're looking at a man or this man looking at this woman, and he's already been rejected probably a couple times this week, right? By talking to something that'll probably look a little bit lesser than her. You saying that this man should still have more courage in him throughout his day, right? To go talk to the big boy. No.
Yes.
But half of us don't even meet what y'all like.
But what I'm saying is, you're saying he should, right? Because you don't give a damn about his emotional state after you turn him down or run him through the fucking ringer. You don't care. What I'm saying is, as a man, is I'm not going to put myself through something when I've already what I know I don't want to handle anymore.
It's risk and reward.
Sometimes men don't want to handle any more rejections. And when I look at you, even though you may be in my range, but I feel that you're not.
Yeah, you might be looking like something I like.
Yeah.
I know of what comes with what I like and if I'm able to provide it. Period.
And again, sometimes the women may not even require what he's asking for. So women say, why not try? What I'm saying for the women is you have to understand or don't understand. A man is going to judge what he's willing to try to do. And sometimes he just don't feel like trying because he's seen you and he's already going to make the assumption like y'all do with us, right? y'all do with us. Y'all find a guy that look like you're rich and he want to be broke as hell. Wrong assumption, but you assume.
You know something?
Or the other way
I
around.
want to shout out to all the very unattractive men because they have more secure in themselves than a lot of handsome guys because this is bullcrap. This is just bullcrap.
Okay, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I'm telling you, right? Until I speak when men speaking, right? Men would tell you, men always look for angles. You know what I'm saying? The footwork. Angles meaning how can I get her attention? How can I see, do she like me? Can I make a smile at her? Some kind of gesture. It ain't too many men, right? Especially if he ain't got a whole lot. Gonna walk up to a woman and say, can I get your number? You're beautiful. Can I talk to you? Can I take you on a date? It ain't too many men gonna say that. Like I said, most men are gonna put themselves in position to get your attention to see would you pay him any attention. And that's a lot of work for a man to do on a daily basis. And you may be like 50 girl that he done saw that is not in position. He's just not going to walk up to you and say, hey, baby, you look good today. I'm a half decent man. Please trust me. Let me get your phone number or your Instagram. Come on now.
It's you can't win for losing. Look, I'm gonna get shamed whether I shoot the shot. I'm gonna get shamed whether I don't. Like it's either way.
I'm gonna shoot the shot.
So why not just go and shoot your shot? You never know.
Feel better shooting a shot under the goal for something that I know. If she tell me no, I'm okay with that. My feelings gonna be hurt like a motherfucker if the girl that I knew that was no good and she tell me no. I ain't gonna even want to go talk to the girl under the goal no more. I'm gonna go in the house for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? What's that saying when it said when at first if you don't succeed, try again.
Okay, but men have tried, but what y'all don't understand is men are hunters. So you're not the first person he's tried to talk to.
Hold on. I don't think they really understand the hunter part.
They don't understand it.
Y'all
just looking at that one woman, that 1 or 2 women.
Yo, all it takes is 2 episodes of watching Hunters on Discovery Channel to know that a lot of
y'all aren't even hunting anymore.
Hold on, Ms. Denise. There are a lot of unsuccessful hunts. Y'all do know that, right? There is a lot of unsuccessful hunts, even in the animal world, to where it's a clear difference between when you get the prey versus you losing the minute prey that you went after. All the gazelles taken down.
Hold up, nephew. You know, when these animals are out here and they're hunting, they continue to hunt. They're not just gonna go hungry and say, "Well, I quit because I didn't succeed."
They're going back under the hold on. They're going hold on. They're going. That's okay. Let me help you out there, Denise. They're gonna go hungry for a little while, and then once they get really, really hungry, they're going back under the goal and get what they can get.
Which is, and that speaks to just men in the dating market now, and versus
the
dudes that feel like, hey, let me see if I still got it.
Hold on, that guy that went back under that goal, he damn sure ain't finna go back out there in the wilderness no more.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
If I couldn't take down a buffalo, I need to just go after gazelles.
Okay,
like, I can't. Okay, that's how you ditch your range.
Most women, how many times are you gonna be rejected by a man before you say fuck it? How many times if you're a woman, right, and you just approaching a dude, how many times in a month, right, that you're gonna be rejected by a dude before you said, man, forget this? Or if you're going after that, that let's break down this, okay? Most women want the guy that's 6 feet tall, right? Check. They got a job just paying over what? Say $100,000, $200,000, right?
Check.
Okay. They want the guy that got a house and a home, right?
Check.
All this other good stuff. How many of those guys are really exist in Alabama?
You know what? Let's go back.
Hold on. Let me go. How many of those guys are single? How many of those guys want you? You see what I'm saying? So most of those guys that you want, now you got to make them want you, and they really don't want you. They're probably going to use you because that pool is very limited. Hold on, but that pool is very limited.
Now we be real insensitive to say, girl, you better still get out there and date just because. Why? You a hunter?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but the dream that most of these women want, bruh, it's not even in their league. You're not even.
But let's put this out there though.
Okay.
You all keep saying y'all are hunters, and yeah, you supposed to be. But real talk, the women have become the hunters these days. Y'all just sit home and wait on the food to be prepared. So don't even do that. Don't do that. Women have become hunters because men, and y'all said it, because men, they become terrified to approach. So we're the ones that saying, hey, can I have your number? We're the ones that saying, hey, can I take you out? Denise. We're the ones that sitting there, hey, can I get the check? Don't play. Don't play. You making me miss my damn throat. My voice going again.
Denise, let me tell you something. The men that
don't tell me damn thing. You got my voice gone.
Okay. Let me say this. The women out there that got their shit together, I have come up with a hypothesis. You tell me what you think, y'all. Okay. The women who got their shit together, they said, why do only married men approach me? Those are the men that can afford you.
You know what? That's true though.
Hold on, what I'm saying.
Like married men.
But listen to what I'm saying. The men that approach y'all, right? Either they really don't want you, right? Or they married. Why? Because they got the finances. They look at you and say, okay, this is what she may be about. They don't care if they get rejected. They still got other stuff, but they're gonna come after you anyway because they can give you what they think that you need. The man that don't think he can give you what you need, he's not going to approach you. Let me say this again. The man that can give you what he think that you need, he will approach your ass all day. And 9 times out of 10, he come with some shit. The man that you want to approach you, right? He's not going to approach you because he feels he can't give you what you need. That's the dilemma that a successful woman deal with, right? A man that got everything, he 9 out of 10, he don't want your ass. A man that got a bunch of money, a lot of the women don't fit the market for that man that got everything, that got that money that's 6 feet tall. He's looking at something else. He's not looking at you.
Is that because they're looking at something that's less than so?
Well, it don't matter what he's looking at. It don't matter what he's looking at. He's not looking at you.
And it's
not. No. I'm only asking. I'm only asking because when you made that statement, I think back on. I remember. Well, you probably don't, but there was a time that I asked you, I said, "Is marriage still real?" And then I said, "Why is it that a lot of women who have their crap together being overlooked by women who are more needy?"
Because to that same point that he said,
yeah,
you're dealing. I have to also analyze my scenario in my own situation for it to make sense for me to approach you. It's not that you feel that you should feel less than or that you did some type of slight. It shouldn't be that for y'all. This is literally on that guy. And if that guy don't see it's worth the trouble or the effort to even try to keep up something I know I can't, y'all always say consistency and communication. There's nothing more than that, especially for somebody I have no value towards, for one, and have no obligation to, for two.
Let me say this.
We're dating, or I'm just approaching you.
But let me say this.
Or lack thereof.
How many women is going to be Savannah James? How many women is going to be?
She a rarity.
But I'm saying, how many women is going to be Kobe Bryant's wife? What's her name?
Vanessa.
Reason why I'm saying this, the woman who has everything, she's not going to be the end all be all for that man that has everything.
How many positions do you think Oprah, a dude is going to find himself to be with her Oprah? But it's certain nuances that come with something that you might see on first approach.
But a man that has everything, that can take care of everything for however long, he don't want you because what he needs from you, you're not going to be able to give him. He's not looking at what you got. He'll really take a woman that's less than, because she's going to give him everything he wants, not what you think that he needs. You see what I'm saying? What he wants is, real talk, nephew, let's be honest, a yes woman that's going to be at his beck and call, that's going to love him when he needs to, going to do the things he asks her to do without question, and going to be at events and do. That's what he wants, because he got everything else.
You talking about the high value?
I'm talking about the high value dude, the one that got that paper. That's what he wants. He don't give a damn about what you got and how you got it. He don't care. He wants something else different than what you're bringing to the table. You're valuable, but you're just not valuable to him. And a lot of women don't want to hear that. You want that guy. That guy don't want you. That's the honest God truth. Look at the men that got money. Most men that got
honestly, I kind of have to agree with you on that. But that's the same with a lot of women. A lot of women who got it, they don't want to deal with you on that. They don't want to deal with the air. They want somebody who can please them, who make them smile. We already got this. So I just want the companionship. I just want to, hey, let me be your sugar mom, like kind of thing. Like they don't.
Yeah.
So what could you?
So I kind of have to agree with you.
You can't offer him shit, right? So if I'm paying for everything and I got everything, I got planes, I got jets, I got whatever, and you don't want from that, you can go shopping whenever you want to. I don't need to hear from you. That's
so. In other words, I'm just gonna have to like move in with you and just chill and be like, I don't have anything, so maybe I can get that man.
I mean, but seriously, you would come off easier to get a man that want to come in and support you. Because again, a man is not going to outstep his bounds, and a man that has everything, he's going to approach what he know he can get. Men approach they approach what they know they're going to bring home. A man that has everything has nothing to lose. If he don't get you,
wait a minute. So a man that has everything will approach what he know he can take home. And a man who don't have everything, what is
he's not trying to approach.
He's not trying to approach something. He's not trying to put energy into anything that's going to take the effort from getting to what he asking can take home.
Wait, no. You said a man that has everything will approach
anything
that
he wants.
Okay.
Anything that he wants, because he know worst case scenario, he still can get whatever he wants. He's not going to lose. He's not losing. The guy that's
versus the man that don't have all of that.
The man that don't have it, right? He's not going to put energy into something that he may lose, because every time you tell me no, I'm losing confidence. Okay? Every time a woman tells me no, then I'm going after something that was out of my range. I'm losing confidence in myself as a man. At some point, that fucks with you. What women want.
So women who have their crap together. Well, so women are. So women, let's just say my clique. So we just doomed then, pretty much, because it seems like the ones that we want.
With the man that you think that you want, that guy's 9 times out of 10, he may not want you.
That's
okay,
we're not doomed.
No. Because just because that one dude that don't make that effort and the one that has the opportunity to make any effort that he wants, that's not the whole dating pool. That's just what you want, because whatever that guy is, he fit the idea that you want for a guy. But he also has to think, do you fit the idea that I want to even hunt for? Because I'm with you all day. I'm not. If I have a whole bunch of resources that I know is a commodity, just because a few out of the 10 told me no, I'm winning probably with 70 or 80% more of whatever it is, because I know I have the commodity.
I walk into a room now with a different type of ego than I had when I was broke.
Way different. That's why most dudes don't date for real. You know, or you got the son that ain't got no game. They only lead with money, because we know most of y'all want a dude that got it. Because ugly dudes get it with the money, pretty dudes did it with the money, average dudes get it with the. It's a commodity. So how do I have now? I gotta form to how the market is to how I hunt.
And the woman, nephew, to your point, right? A woman will conform and shut the hell up with the man that got that money. But let you be dating that dude that ain't got no money. He better shut his ass up and listen to what the hell I gotta go say. You're gonna treat him entirely different than that dude that got that money.
Well, hold on. What Cardi B? Broke dudes don't deserve no. I know that's right. You know, okay. But what we at?
Okay. So let's just say this though, because that's Cardi. Let's clear this up. Sure. A lot of us simple females is really not, and when I say simple, mature females, I can't say, oh my God, I want a man with all that money. You know what I've dated. So it's not that for me. The thing is
that, but you have the look of that. Plus, it's some other things with you, Denise. We've already talked about it on this show.
Don't do that.
Yeah. So everything.
No, I'm saying for people, let's say I really, really want to be in a relationship. It's a damn if I do, damn if I don't. Because you got money and I can't pull you because, you know, you can do it. And then you don't have it, but you don't want to approach me because I look like I'm.
And you sound like the average guy. You sound like the average guy, right? The woman that got it don't want him, right?
No. We say
no. I'm saying no. I'm not talking about, but I'm saying that woman finds herself in the average guy that's good. A good man can't find a good the guy that nobody wants. Some of those guys are really, really good and stable, but he may not have the look.
And I ain't mean to use money like that's the only thing I'm talking about. It's just one of the things, like I said, for the commodity. Even if you don't have all the money, but you have the looks that she need for her image, or you got the certain type of stature or the mental for she need to have around her. You do have to conform and be whatever it is that she wants you to be too. It's likewise on both ends. But you know, for the guys that do have most of what women want, like the individual woman, we'll be going back and forth with everybody. But for the general consensus, everybody know we can't just be ignorant to it. It's said too much, even from the immature to the very mature. There are certain things that for most women, these are check marks. If that dude know for the bare minimum for women, that's how it is. How do I even know I'm going to be successful for the individual hunt? I have to weigh that option, just like for the woman. Yo, I can't entertain every dude. I have to find the dude that fit for what I want. It's no difference. You just looking at the dudes because it's easy. They the ones that's supposed to go out. Or in this case, what Miss Denise said, it switched now. So now you're met with what we have to deal with, or what we did have to deal with for the majority for a hunt. You're losing most of the time. That's what I wanted to tell folks. All of these hunts that you see that's successful on Discovery Channel, there are most cases they lose.
Yes.
You might shoot your shot at the wrong prey and it take you out.
And I do get tired of losing.
So now I have to adjust after the takeout. If I survive after the takeout, just how I go at my. I can't go at the buffaloes. I ain't that weight class yet. I gotta go at what I can get.
I gotta go
and build that confidence back up.
So
in other words, the dudes need to wear a sweatshirt and the females need to wear a sweatshirt and say, "Hey, look, you can approach." I mean, shit, what you supposed to do? That's crazy. It is too,
I'm not with you, because think about it. When a man has that money, and I think what you call it, pleasure excursion travel, I'll say this, and I'm gonna quote with it, I'm kind of gonna paraphrase, but that money brings control. That guy, there's nothing in this world for free, y'all.
At all.
I don't give a damn who you is or what it is. There's nothing for free. When you got it easy, you're paying in some way. You're giving up something, right? And that man that got that money, he's buying your control. He's buying control of you. He's going to tell you how he wanted, when he wanted, how he wants you to dress, where he wants you to go, what you can and cannot do on social media, because he got that control. And what you're going to do, you're going to submit.
And hold on. And even if he's not doing that, because that's easy to tell off, he's also gaining your passive control. Because he ain't even got to tell you what you can and can't do. Half the time, you know it.
Yes.
Half the time, you know how to handle this, and half the time, you know what you can and cannot get away with what he got.
I've seen women talk all this shit that they talking, right? I've seen this personally. And soon as that dude that got that paper, everything that she said she wouldn't do, bruh, she can't talk on the phone. She ain't on social media no more.
She did it,
bruh. Everything. She capitulated to every damn thing that she said she wasn't gonna be to because he got that paper. Because he told her, if you're gonna beat my woman, right? And this is what they tell you: if you're going to beat my woman, this is what I expect. And when she's looking at her prospects that's out there, right? Or the people that ain't approaching her, and he finna take care of everything, what she do? She shut the fuck up and say, okay. Until she been in a relationship for a long time. Now she mad at being controlled. Now she got him. Now she's trying to take half.
Go for it, Mrs. Niece.
Nephew, he said he wants you to do anything and stand up on your toes. I'll be right there. I ain't got no rhythm, baby. I need you to teach me. Can you hire me an instructor, please?
You know something? I think women need to understand.
I don't want to do this no more.
If you meet a man that got money and you don't have a whole lot, do he love you? Right? And what are you giving up to be with that guy when you know you ain't bringing a whole bunch to the table? Let's be real. If you're a woman, you know you ain't bringing a whole bunch to the table to that guy that got everything. You just bringing your beauty. What are you giving up? You're giving up something because he just ain't married you.
I'm giving up everything. That's usually what you give up your whole. I mean, hey, it's all about him.
So at a certain point in time, you become unsure past what you gave up,
and then she forget, and then she lose herself in that world because she don't know who the hell she is. She become what he wants her to be. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when it comes to my dating, right, the stuff that y'all want, ladies, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say it in 2025. They don't want your ass. You don't meet the criteria. A lot of women don't meet the criteria for what they want. Just like a lot of men, y'all made it very clear. A lot of men don't meet the criteria for what y'all want. The men that y'all want, they don't want your ass. And that's the honest God truth. That's why you're still single, because you're going through the cesspool of the other stuff. And them other guys, they're not approaching you because they don't want you.
Or shoot, they might want you and know they can't keep
I'm
you
talking
happy.
about the guys that can have her that they want. Those guys, 9 times out of 10, is not approaching those women. The guys that got everything, and the woman that want that guy that got everything, he ain't approaching her ass. He don't want her.
Oh yeah,
you see what I'm saying? He ain't looking at her. He ain't looking down at her and say, you know something? Oh, I think she's fine because she got this, she got this. That man don't give a damn what you got. The guy that got everything, bro, he don't care if she got a house and a car.
Well, okay. Now I ask this. And it's funny how we jump on and off. What do you say to the woman that say, okay, that's cool, and I can understand that point. Why is the dudes that can not approaching me either?
Again, because the dudes that can, they're going to go. And again, you're fucked, ladies. Because here's the thing: the guy that can is going to go to his safe shot. He going to that corner 3, bro. He ain't finna he ain't finna try to hit that 3 on the outside, dog. He going to that.
So in other words, are you saying that women like myself need to step out and don't look like you have anything? Don't drive an Audi. Like
what I would say is, if you see a guy, and this is what women don't want, but everybody got to do something different these days. If that woman that got everything, and you see a guy to get out of a nice car, he don't have a ring on the finger, but you don't think he'll approach you, open the door. You ain't got to approach him, but open the door and see what he flirt with you. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to
open the door. I hold the door open.
Okay, but I'm just saying, I understand you will, but I'm just saying, you asking why, right? That guy that looks like he's shy that may want to approach you. Sometimes, ladies, you need to open up that door. You don't have to say, are you single, whatever, but open up the door and let him know that you're approachable. Look in his direction. Speak to him and say hello.
Hey, I'm glad you just said that right there. Yo,
I actually do that, Joe. I do that.
Well, we're not talking about you, Miss.
But I'm saying, but think about it. If a woman, a beautiful woman walk back and say, hey, how you doing? Right?
Or
okay,
even
you gonna speak back to her, and then you may say, okay, she's like me because she spoke to me and she didn't have to. Now you know what I'm saying? I'll shoot my shot.
But even if that's out of the comfort zone, because most women still will look at that as I'm doing the man's job.
And that's why her ass single.
But even
You know something, and I hate that because I had somebody that said they would never approach a man, and matter of fact, it was on the show, and I want to say it was. I'll remember her name in a minute, but when I said that, she was like, "I would never. I'm not desperate. I would never chase, or I would never approach a man." And my thing is, why not? Why can't I approach? Because the thing is, men don't know what to do. If you approach them, if a man approach women these days, it's simply leave me alone or you nag. If a man don't approach you, I can truly say as a female that I feel sorry for a lot of men. I do. Because I approach your ass. I go for what it is. Hey, look.
But most dudes, they're not meeting how Miss Denise or others would handle them on the usual. So when I am approached with that, I'm uncomfortable or I don't know how to handle you back. That's for one. Right. For two, you don't always have to open your mouth. I don't want to blow up, but it was a recent occasion with the girl where we frequent, and she didn't approach me, but approached me at the same time. Yeah. She met me back and forth with her energy. Yeah. She let me know that, hey, outside of how good I look, I am approachable.
Right.
A lot of y'all wear your look. That girl that because I know what you're talking about with the video that she was talking about with the balloon thing. That girl, as gorgeous as she was a baddie, as gorgeous as she was, she wore her look. Not to say that she looked mean or like she had a growl on her. She was really, really pretty, but she looked the standard that she came out. Okay, so for the folks that know they can't meet your standard, we'll stray away from it.
But think about it. When a woman walk out the house and she's looking like that, she's looking like that for a reason.
Because she want to approach folks that meet that standard.
She want a man that approach her. You know what I'm saying?
You know something, and that's another piece that women piss me off at. Because if when these women, and I hope they can hear, when you go out here and you have on certain things and a man approach you, don't get upset. You're not going out here for us. You're not putting on that for the other woman. You putting it on so you can get the attention of a man. But they're swept down that they're not trying to get an attention of a man. They just going out because they want to dress. No, fuck that. We want a man. Okay, let me. No, but that's
what I said. So when a woman put on a whatever, the dress, the hair, the nails, whatever, she knows she's looking good. She wants to be approached by the right dude, right? She wants the dude that approach her to have everything what she looks like. Okay, am I lying? Come on now. When she walk out that door, ladies, y'all know this shit to be true. When
you're not lying,
and you dress a certain way, you're looking for a certain. If you ain't going to work or to an event, and you looking a certain way, in your mind, you want to be approached by the right man.
And then on top of that, you gonna run errands that you ain't even gotta run to make sure people see you and what you got on.
And here's the other part. And you're gonna make sure that the guy that intimidated about you're gonna make sure he's intimidated.
Okay.
Yep.
And
you see what I'm saying?
I'm
because
with you.
You're gonna walk. Listen, I've seen this. Women walk with that stern ass face when they see dudes that they don't want to talk to. I'm telling you. So when women see me, and I'm not saying I'm all there, but women will look in my direction and smile, right? I ain't gonna say all of them, but some women do, right? But that man that was in front of me or behind me, her demeanor changed as quick as hell. No, her eyes are straight. Her eyes are straight. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, no contact.
No contact whatsoever. Because she ain't looking at you and she don't want you to see that she didn't got eye contact with you. When a woman look at a man and let you see that she got eye contact with you, that is your spot where you can move in and say hello. But if a woman walk past your ass, right, with her eyes straight, don't ask that man why the fuck did he try to talk to you.
That is 1,000% accurate.
You see? Thank you.
So now that we all got this common understanding, don't be surprised when that dude, and if you do get with him, don't be surprised when that dude say, "Hey, I don't like you going out like that."
How much he made?
Because that dude, the dude that got the money, I got a friend going through that situation right now, said the right stuff to get her in, right?
Now that you got him.
Now he got her. Now they about booed up and about to jump over the broom. I don't want you on social media no more. I don't. Hold on.
Don't be wearing them certain things.
Hold on. I don't want you going out with her anymore. You my wife. You doing these certain things. Now, hold on. Now she's in a damn dilemma. Real talk. This is real shit. She's in the dilemma right the fuck now. Do I want to marry him? Because I love him. I said, what do you love? His money or him? Right? Or it's a combination of both. A combination of both, but I don't want to give up this. I said, if you marry this guy knowing this here,
you signed on.
Exactly. You see the red flag. You don't want to lose him because you don't want to see what he got going to another woman, and you want that. But you want to have your freedom and everything all at the same time. And now, if it was a broke dude, it'd be easy for her to walk the fuck away.
Because he ain't got to know.
No, first of all, the broke dude wouldn't be able to say that stuff.
Exactly. But you see, that's my point.
Hey, so if I can't afford you, why would I broke?
Thank you.
Hey, matter of fact, dude, if he broke, he better say, "Hey, babe, did you post on Facebook today? I was just trying to make sure you did right."
Man.
She said she posted something on social media. He called her and told her to take it down. They're not even married yet.
Ooh, wow.
Okay. And she took it down, but he's saying, I want you to deactivate your pages, right? Because you're my wife. Those things you did before, I don't want to see that.
You ain't gotta do that.
Okay. But now he didn't put that ring on the finger, right? Now they didn't start planning for the wedding and all this other stuff. Now what the hell is she gonna do? I said, baby girl, I said, well, y'all need to go to couples counseling. You need to bring all this up, and you need to know at what point will you walk away if things don't go well.
Not a good sign. You got a couple counsel before you.
But you
should do that anyway, though.
You should be couple counsel, but like I told her, you already know where this ends. You're going to want to break out because you are who you are, right? You like this man, but you're not in love with this man. Because if you was in love with this man, he would actually do that. You wouldn't have a problem doing it.
Nope.
I said, this is what I told her. I said, if you're on the phone with me, you're not ready to be married. I'm the last person you need to be talking to. You need to be talking to your husband.
Oh, about the situation.
Yeah. I said, I said, if you calling me about this situation, you ain't ready to be married to this guy.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? Because you're calling me.
She don't want to be married, but she's just going with the flow because she likes her lifestyle.
Again, like I said, women want what they want. They like what they see, but once they understand what it comes with and the price tag with it, right? Sometimes you're willing to pay. You're willing to take the tag off of what it is, but you're not willing to pay the price, the true price for what you got to do. And at some point, you want to get mad at. But you know what most women say? Well, you know, hell, if I don't like it, I'm just gonna take half, or at least I get something out the deal. Anyway, y'all.
Whenever you need.
Hey, that was a great conversation today, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this conversation, make sure you guys lock it in tomorrow. I told you we coming strong in 2025. Let's see. Aquawoman say, Cake, I have to stay ready even on my dress down days. I enhance my makeup. Cake said, I don't play about me. They already intimidated when I open my mouth. Got my own mind, I'm not going to use it. Last thing I say is, Aquawoman, I'm gonna say this to you. If you say hi to me, Aquawoman, right? That's all I need. I just need you to open the door. If you say hi to me, that means you're looking in my direction, right? And so if I start to approach you, I'm gonna look and see, are you approachable? If you're pushing away and looking the kind of way, I'm gonna go ahead and back off. I'm not gonna approach you.
Yeah,
but if you say hello to me and I start to walk towards you and you waiting, I know you want to talk to me. Those are the signs. Like I said, you don't have to approach me, but get out of your comfort zone too and let me know that you're approachable.
That approaching demeanor go a long way, bro.
Well, let me just say this. I'm a smile at you and I'm approach you. And if you are white, I am ready, right? No, I'm ready in March. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do this.
Well, you're not gonna date a white man because they like going out hunting and being with their baby in the winter. So, well, you may better get a white man.
Well, you know, my dad,
you gotta go outside.
Matter of fact, my dad's out hunting now. I'm used to
that's a southern thing. That's a southern thing.
All right, Facebook, YouTube.
I like to fish.
Thank you guys. We love you. Have a good one. Aquawoman.